Got a fat chart for buying, the bottom so low. Spot the curve dip, I'm riding the low. Rounded bottoms make my wallet grow. Whales keep cool, let the market sway. Buying the dip with a wink and a play. Round bottoms, yeah, they pay the bills. Stacking my coins, chasing the thrills. Round bottoms making wealth go round. Crypto's my jam. Crypto's diving in a moonlit stream. Hodl the line where the profits gleam. Patience my game, I'm the whale in the deep. Scooping the bottom, my profits don't sleep. Round bottoms, yeah, they pay the bills. Stacking my coins, chasing the thrills. Round bottoms making wealth go round. Crypto's my jam, I'm holding the crown. When the charts crash, I don't run scared. Bull run's coming, my wallet's prepared. Well, in the game, I wait for the sign. Rounded bottoms, the gold's all mine. Round bottoms, yeah, they pay the bills. Stacking my coins, chasing the thrills. Round bottoms making wealth go round. Crypto's my jam, I'm holding the crown. Got a fat chart for buying, the bottom so low.
Smarter big, let's get it. I was flat as a board, ate in the mirror stare. Dreamed of curves that turn heads, make them stop and glare. Saved up stacks for the doc, went from tiny to EE. Now I'm flaunting these twins, feeling wild and free.
Emotional rush, confidence on high. The fools judge hard, say it's all a lie. Psychological flip, I'm loving the glow. But danger lurks if they flop, oh no!
We pump it up, from small to grand size. Bags of boobs, we all chase the prize. Swagger hits hard, but the haters don't quit. We pump it up, and we own that shit.
Started with panties, small bags in the game. Frustrated as hell, market's driving me insane. Accumulate slow, turn crumbs into cake. Now my wallet's busting, make the doubters quake.
Own that shit. Emotional high, pride swelling my chest. But folks call it foolish, say I'm obsessed. Psychological trap, I'm addicted to the win. But market's a beast, 50-50 spin. We pump it up, from small to grand size. Bags of boobs, we all chase the prize. Swagger hits hard, but the haters don't quit. We pump it up. shit. Show 'em off proud, but the stares feel weird. Danger in the glow, what I always feared.
Flaunt that wealth, but the crash could bite. 50-50 gamble, day or night.
Emotional roller, a psychological game. We chase the increase, but it's never the same. We pump it up, from small to grand size. Bags of boots, we all chase the prize. Swagger hits hard, but the haters don't quit. We pump it up, and we own that shit. Smarter, big done. Smarter, big done.
Little cowbell never hurt nobody.
Smarter, big egg done.
Yo, chase the jugs in the jingle. Here we go.
Check 1 2 1 2.
Chasing boobs at the bar, tripping over my shoes. Crypto charts got me yelling, I'm rich, lose the blues. Spill my beer ogle in the rack, face plant on the floor. But I dip thought I'd retire, now I'm broke to the core. Good haul, traded pajamas for a Lambo dream. Good bounce, booms, jiggle, I'm lost in the steam. But the market dumps while it screams, cha-ching, gone. Fake pair deflates with a boing, I'm done. Chase them jugs and jackpots, brains out the door. Pump that cash in cleavage, drooling on the floor. Stumble like a clown, laughing at my flop. Chase them jugs and jackpots, can't make it stop. Stack that dough and stare, riding hype while ride. Cocky as a peacock, eagles my guide. Chase them jugs and jackpots, falling in a heap. Risky laughs, erupt, what a hilarious leap. Hustling trades with a pizza box, genius on the couch, boob gazing at the gym. Slipped into
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you very much.
Welcome everyone to Late Night Crypto with Road Dogg. So honored to have you here. Thank you for being here with me tonight. Looks like we got all the lights on, ready to go. 9 people in the chat. How's it going on? Let's go ahead and say hello to everybody here tonight. Looks like we got Duality C here tonight. Looks like you were #1 tonight, Duality C. Congratulations, my man. Coming in second place is Ave Medina, with Justin Makasek close up in the third. Congratulations, guys. Glad to have you here. Hello, Strega. How's it going? My OG Strega. Good to see you. Who else have we got here? We got Gator Squatch is in the house. Shout out to all you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I think that's everybody so far. MG Motorsports having a moral dilemma, watching Turkey Talk jive while eating chicken. I knew she was cheating on me. I knew it. She's not been here in a while. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know how to take that. Darling. Tell me it's not true. Tell me. And he's from the land down under too, so that even makes it worse. Are you not on here anymore? For real? Oh, there you are. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I thought you was talking about my chicken. Hey, baby, that's my side chick over here. I said she, you know they say about those guys from down under. And honey, put some clothes on. She thinks just because I'm out here without any feathers that she can be out here too. Go on back there. Get on back there. For your viewing pleasure, you know my other side chick. I don't know if you know who she is, but Cassie over here, you know, yeah. She's with me now too. So yeah. But for your viewing pleasure, there we'll let Cassie dance in the background. Tonight might be a little bit of a wild night, so this is Degen Friday night. And on Degen Friday night, well, we like to get out the disco ball and get the party vibes going. It's not really the party music, though. It might get there. All right. Hey, there's Matt. How's it going? Good to see you guys. And don't forget to get, I got you guys. Now, I could not find a chart on it. All I found was a website. But Gator's got a gym squat.
What the hell are you saying? That's it.
Gator Squatch has got a gym pick for us. He brings them over to the stream, and we'll take a look at them and look a little bit at the projects, whatever we can find them. They're usually, you're looking for a low market cap. He usually finds some low market cap, gym picks. Have some possible uprising, have a possible future. Got to look for yourself. These are risky at this. This is Degen, right? So we take a look at them and then look at the tokenomics, and he picks out usually some good ones. Some nice tokenomics in them. The lower the coins I like. There's a lot of projects out there that have way too many coins, and you wonder, why does this thing never go up? Or maybe they have way too many coins and they never get back to the price that they were released at. WLFI. What did you say? We're have to claw tooth and nail to get back up there. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at some Bitcoinage going on here. 11 people hanging out with me. Glad to have you on a Friday night. So, wow, she looked like she's doing a lot of good, and then it was over. Now, I got this little thing that I look for about 3 humps in a dump, and I don't know how picky you got to be, but there's nice 3 little nice bigger areas. I guess you could get confused if you're looking at each individual. Oh, and that's a third, is it? I don't know. Don't stress it, baby. Don't stress it. But she broke a trend line. That was another one, and she broke it quick. So it was cool. She came up and tested our areas here. 112.518 was our major Fibonacci. That's the last hit. And looking for her to come up and retest that. And she retested it, went below it, and then she came up and nailed it. Our little 1272 Fibonacci target, the targetito that we had up there. That's the cue from this guy right here. Yeah, see, we went right up, pinned that little sucker, and then we're down here again, and it's gone. Kind of that, like that. All right, so been watching it down here and seeing how it's flirting with all these little makeshift trend lines I've got and finding the new ones and whatnot. We went back down to this area, and we haven't really come back. That's looking good. We're forming another little area of support, like a little deviation. Look like she's trying to do some stuff this weekend, and I hope that she do. This purple line I've got is that is one of the GANFAN lines, and it's better for us to be above it in that sector than to be below it in this sector, because this one's got another one way down here. Or right here that we don't need to bounce off of again. We just left that one. We need to stay away from it. And so far, we got a nice little trend line right here looking at that. We did a nice little, it looks like a 786 fib on Altcoin retracement right there to there. So we went to 127, and then we came all the way back down to a 786. And you will see that pattern repeat so much. It's amazing. It is amazing. It's almost if you tune into it, you can make some money off of it. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to take this line and stretch it right there because there's no sense in having it doing double duty anymore. And this one's not really relevant anymore. We can take you off the picture and clear up our charts here. And we just got a little deviation starting here from this little bottom fake out that we had. It was kind of interesting, so I think we're coming right back up to this area, and we should be trying to get a little higher. How much higher will she go? Well, it might be a little tricky, but just based on the locals, what we got here, I would be looking at 113,780. I would be looking at that. Yes, I would. And I would also be looking at me 127 Fibonacci again. Since we're in a rising channel, we're making those higher highs and higher lows. Well, as long as we do that, we might as well get paid to do so, shouldn't we? It's a great little place, in my personal opinion, have opened along. There are a lot of little signs down here you could have been looking for. I'm still in the 6-minute time frame, by the way. We still need to zoom out, all right? We still need to zoom out, but since we're down here, still going on past information. Nice little inverted head and shoulders there at this forming support right there. And where she was last, I think she was down here last night, right? Something like that. or earlier today, making a pattern. Now, this is not a bottom pattern, but it's a nice start of one, right? So when we see these guys or these little guys right here, these falling wedges and falling channels after a big drop like that, it forms. I like that. But what we end up leading to is making a double bottom. So a nice big double bottom forming, and the rule for a double bottom is, well, you got to get up over here at this butt crack area to retest that little guy. And hopefully confirm and rise above it. Ironically, that is right where our purple line is. 111,500-ish right there in that area. Here on the 6-minute time frame, we got some moving averages up there that we might get rejected from. Got rejected from her before, the 200 moving average. We tried to reconcile. So I'm sorry. I didn't mean to chase the devil, but the devil made me do it. That's when we started chasing after this red line, left that 200 moving average. Yeah, I can't blame her for getting pissed off. So now we got to go beg her and see if we can come back home after hanging out with the devil there. It's still got some negative tones here. It's got some stuff to work through, but Bitcoin looks like she's stronger than weaker at this point, I think. So that's cool. Here on the, let's just go ahead and zoom out to the daily. Let's just go ahead and zoom out. This is what we got going on the daily. We got the MACD going bullish. Got me some good old blue, what are these guys? Histogram candles or bars. And, see how strong this move is getting. I don't know, just now starting now. I usually look at the angles and what we got, and that gives me some hope that maybe we can get a little stronger move here. Don't get it twisted though. We're on the weekly though. We got bearish signs just kicking off, so we're looking for a bearish retest. Okay, we're still, as long as this weekly. Let me try to be clear about this and my thinking, whether you agree or not. But as long as this weekly MACD is bearish, I'm only looking for higher lows. We'll knock out a few little local highs, but on our bigger scheme of thing, when we put our trend lines up to it, we're really kind of looking for some lower lows to happen while we're doing this for a little bit anyway. So I wouldn't get too hopeful of the rallies that we do get out of Bitcoin over the next couple of weeks. I hope that changes toward the end of September. Maybe some of those rate cut things will, and maybe we'll start feeling it into October or something like that. But we got a breakout. We do have a breakout. It's looking good, but I don't think she's going to make it over past this Humpty Dump right over here. And matter of fact, this is the area I'm looking for, trying to short. I also got another target at 118 over there. That's the 0.5 Fibonacci from. Is that correct? Why do you not look like it? Why do you never look like it when I pull you up there? Why is that? Well, I've got it painted purple. It's supposed to be a 0.5, but you suck. This is why I like to go back. We're going to refine you and put you at 117. I'm going to have to color you this. Oh, that's work too. And while I'm here, let me tighten up my little 0.5 guy right there. That's at 115,800-ish. Yeah. Now, personally, I think we might see some serious rejection over there. I do like what we got going. We're breaking out of a channel, if you can see that. This chart's getting very populated with a lot of lines and moving averages and whatnot. But we do have the breakout. This is a possible inverted head and shoulder bottom pattern trying to form here at areas of support. That's where we want to see it form. Don't look for them up here at the tops. I don't know. I have seen some other people picking up on that bad habit, and I think it just keeps spreading. But I did, over here in the student chart area, I did put this little thing talking about such a little monster, the inverted head and shoulders, and about putting it and playing it in the wrong places. Okay. We look for bottom reversal patterns at bottom reversal areas, and then we get bottom reversal results. We look for bottom reversal patterns at a top, and a lot of times you might see a little something just to get you going and maybe add to your trade, but usually get your ass handed to you. I'm just saying. But I see that out there a lot. I just try to address it when I see it. But I've seen it spread to other places, and I'm like, you should know better. You should know better. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, there's dissension over here, and maybe I'm just too much of a purist on these patterns or something. But that seems to be what works best. At least it does for me. And I could, and I remember when I used to be a lot looser like they, and I was like, why does this not work? But that was it. That head and shoulders didn't work. That flag didn't go up. It didn't go up hard. Then it reversed. What happened? Why? It's supposed to be a flag to the upside. 68%, right? That's what you said. 68. That would mean like almost 7 out of 10. But yet it's like 7 out of 10 went the other way. Why? 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 And they can't ever tell you. All right, so let's see if we can gain some ground here, people. That looks good. And what more than this, I'd like to look over here in total 3, which this little symmetrical triangle is not really very little. It's kind of big, but sizable for where we are here. This is the 4 hour. We're squeezing right on into that tip, and then at some point we'll explode. And I would lean that we got to look on the bigger chart. Okay. I would lean with the idea. 4 hour chart. Yeah, okay. Here we are. We're back in that symmetrical shape thing again. I got a major trend line here, which we respected. That's the main one I'm looking for. As long as they keep this guy, I'm pretty cool. Losing this guy, and then I wouldn't like it. But I've never met a symmetrical triangle that I liked or trusted. You can't do it. I still see more, but I like the channel idea better. But anyway, it is kind of squeezing. A lot of people are seeing the symmetrical triangle, and you can, if you take your lines from back here and say, oh, what's the symmetrical triangle? You can make that. Biggest thing I'd say is the big ass trend line that we're holding. That's the main one that we're holding, and that's good. If price rises into this continuation pattern, either way that you want to look at it, and should break out to the upside. It's just only with these little guys. If it is truly a symmetrical triangle, man, they tricky because they do the rabbit run. Now, one thing about them is that they do often go to the very freaking tip of that. I mean, they will push the limits right there. They'll squeeze on and ups and down, till they got to make a decision. And maybe that one would be a little bit more bullish, but you can often see them break up and they look like they're doing a breakout. Everybody's happy, and then it's a fake out, and not just to come back down and flush everybody out and go back up, but you will see them run the rabbit run. It just goes like they're doing this sometimes. Especially in a bear market. I'm just not financial advice. I would just never trust them in the bear market. A lot of times they just get they'd like to continue that little rangey range, just like to unfold that little rangey range we just been through. But hopefully we can get a bounce off of here and start getting up a little bit more in this rangey range. Just gotta be cautious, these little guys. Some people might be seeing this as an ABC correction here for Crypto Total 3 market cap. Right now, Total 3, that's what we're looking at, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. This is our altcoins. They look like they're at a point, but we should be going up. 4 hour above the 200 moving average. Looks pretty cool. This is the others chart, similar to it, just kind of a little bit more fine-tuned to our altcoins. I follow this one a little bit more, I guess. It's got a little nicer chart here. Nice strong trend line, a little deviation, and that's where I think we're going to have a fun altcoin weekend, possibly. If the Ichimoku cloud is hinting at what she's hinting at, we might get lucky this weekend. Get out the wine and the candles, baby. Yeah, and let's turn the lights down low. We have to turn on that slow, sexy music looking at these altcoin charts. Get them in the mood. So we're in the early stages of this, and because if you can imagine a few candles going up over to these areas over here, then that might be what our weekend looks like. I'm crossing our fingers. They can't make any promises, but that's what I'm seeing that could be happening. So looks like they're trying to get us bullish, but remember, I don't ever trust these. During the weekends, my smartest moves is trying to sell out of what I have already accumulated, either through the week or before that I've been holding, or maybe redoing some of the last time that we were here, right? So as these candles start going up, and we start taking out these highs over here, which is what we should be doing, my goal is to sell, because when we reach these areas, especially these pivot point areas of resistance, we always look bullish and then we come back. I always look bullish, we come back, and even if we're turning around, even on our upswings, we always get a retracement, right? We're always getting a retracement. So if we're always taking some profit as we're going up, and you know, it's just a better way than, better choice than riding that roller coaster. And still, sometimes I get caught up in that gosh darn roller coaster when I'm trying not to. It's downright just. I don't like that roller coaster at all. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start taking a look at a few of these altcoins. I've got a few that might be of interest here, something we looked at before. Before we do, one quick look at Bitcoin dominance. She trying to fall this weekend. That's what we need to see. We need to see you fall, baby. We need to see you fall. Looks like you hit the wall. Yeah. That's what you get from partying too much in your 20s. You hit the wall, and now you gotta start thinking on your feet a little bit. We broke out of a big ass falling wedge, and that's a bullish thing. I'm just saying, you know, a lot of people reading a pattern here, Adam and Eve. It did not confirm. It's got to break up past here to confirm. So it is not confirmed, and some would be saying maybe she's making an M top. I would say let's hope that's what's going on. Moving averages look bullish to me, but at least for a little while she can come down, and it would be great if she'd come down here. That's probably wishful thinking. By what I see on the chart. Oh crap, are you just erasing everything? I'm going to zoom out to the daily. She's bouncing off some good areas. I can see how at some point over the next few weeks here, altcoins can still take a hit, or they're going to have to fight very hard. Now, hopefully this MACD rounding over here a little bit is showing a little weakness. I hope so. But they haven't turned light like over here saying, yeah, I'm feeling tired. We're just seeing it get out of breath just a little bit, just flinch a little bit, sweat a little bit. So we need to see it start bringing some more red candles if we want to see some really good things come over our altcoins. But nice to see us finding some rejection there, but how long will it last? So we need to take some profits when we can on the altcoins. I wouldn't go too crazy about buying them just yet. When Bitcoin dominance comes over here and starts rolling over, if cross our fingers, if that's what it's going to do, that would be the time to start looking at getting into altcoins again, like opening positions for anything that's going to move quickly. Anything you get in now, you can go into drawdown, shaky, but taking advantage of what's pumping that you already got. Well, shucks, darling. This is what it looks like for the day for altcoins. Not too shabby, 1-2%, making up some of the losses that we had. That's basically all we've been doing with altcoins, is making up losses that we had before. Hype is doing pretty good. We're going to take a look at that little guy. How you doing, Hype? 26 people hanging out with me. I got started a little bit late tonight. This is 11:24. We are just getting into altcoins. 28 minutes into the program. Gotta set the clock, or I'll talk all night. I gotta stay all night looking at these gosh darn charts until I wake up with slobber all over my little chicken wings, turkey wings. Hype, you're looking kind of juicy over here in the daily. I gotta say, you are above the 9 moving average and looking just sexy AF. I don't have as big of a position as I did have in it. She has not been a fun ride trying to play it through the chop, but if she can get up, where would I add to a position? That can be a little tricky because we're at tops, baby, so you gotta wait to either at areas of support, or breaking through some areas and clearing them, either risky here at 49 and might be even risky at 51. It's risky anywhere through here. So general rule is the cheaper the better. All right, hi. Looking kind of interesting. Whoa. Back up. We were looking for this little guy right here, about 52 to bump our head on. Looks like we already, did we nail that? No, that was a week ago. Is that the one we were looking for? Is this, we might have already taken that one out. So we already got that one taken out. We've already hit this one. We got that one at 52, and then the big juicy areas is up about 61. That might take a minute, but bouncing off of this channel, just like a little ping pong ball or a little pinball in a pinball machine. Got the little flippers here gonna ding 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 flip you up. Boing, boing, boing. Brrr. All right, so let's work over to Pendle. I'll try to go through these as quickly as possible. And by the way, while I'm thinking about it, let me put my little marker up. And if you've got any requests, I will look for them right underneath that market. Still got the gym pick by Gator Squatch. We'll do that in just a few minutes here. Right now on Pendle, finding support. Your local 786 Fibonacci area looks like. Let's and we're looking for this area right here at $5. We're gonna do our trend line dry right here. Drag those little guys from down here. We're deviating out of this little guy. And that starts making it interesting and starts opening up these areas up through here for us, right? Right up around 640. So just to get us a little target to shoot for here, I am going to go with this juicy little guy. Juicy. It's a little ballsy to go for that 886, but I'm going to do it. And we're going to go with our 113, and we're going to see what kind of reaction we got there. As this is starting to show signs of curvaceous attitude. And there's nothing sexier in these altcoins than seeing a little curvaceous attitude come. Eventually looking at these targets at 6.5 and 743 out of Pendle. So getting it here about 475 on the pullback that it's had, retesting this trend line. It has formed a trend line. It's there. It doesn't feel fun to buy there for some people, but it looks like a good place. Just saying. Not financial advice. Just crypto opinion, huh? All right. Meanwhile, this old boomer coin called Bitcoin Cash. I know it's crazy, right? A little sucker. Up at what, $610? Bet you didn't think it would get there when it was like 178 or 210 or anything, right? There might have been faster plays out there, but they pretty much gave up all their gains. This one's been pretty gosh darn strong, surprisingly. Some of that old money out of there. You know, a lot of people's got Bitcoin Cash. A lot of people had a lot of Bitcoin back in the day when they did the split. Well, they got a bunch of free Bitcoin Cash there. So it came with instant history with that fork. And for those that didn't sell out and still held on to them, and some of them did. I don't know. Could they have plans? Could they do something with it? Could they have plans in the future? Nothing solid. I know now. I know they do talk about it, but they've been slow to do anything. But legacy market, the new money coming in from Wall Street might see some benefit in this. I think that's the play that they got on this. And it does, you know, have a limited supply like Bitcoin. So a lot less than 40 billion freaking tokens like some of these projects out here. I'm just saying. Everybody and their grandma can almost be million coin holders. All right, so 694 is the next target out of BCH. If you feel like doing it, a little nice breakout retest going to the upside. Upperoo. We got a measure move takes us up to 1046. I believe that's a 1618 Fibonacci, and that's kind of sexy. Looks to me like we had this little channel idea, and she just came down and flirted with her bottom right there. And I guess we're still technically in that gosh darn channel, so let's keep that up. So you can see now why that makes a juicy little target about 689. Right in line with what we've been on the trajectory that we've been on here. SPX 69,000. Will you ever get to 69,000? Or are you just going to stay at $1.15? That little sucker came up, hit my little target, nailed it. It was making a. Oops, did we leave something? It was making a possible. Well, actually, it actually confirmed a cup and handle pattern, and then it didn't. It gave it all back, but it hasn't invalidated it. Oh my God, is this a drunken cup and handle? Now it's just a higher high and a higher low. That's what we got right now. Yeah, you connect the lines, you see the angles, right? Now you can see it. We just in a big ass channel, ladies and gentlemen. So some people will look at this and get some crazy ass measure move, taking you crazy. But from what this is telling us is that we're just going to continue to chug along this trajectory. And it's going to take a while to get up to that 288 target over there, that cup and handle measure move. And that was the that was the real measure move there. If it's valid anymore at all. Right now, we're still looking for this guy. And we can kind of see the path it's got to take to get there. She might be coming down low. We can look down somewhere around the dollar region here. 200 moving average on this daily time frame. It's coming in at 95 cents, but we're trying to take a little bumpty bump from there, and I would bet my bottom dollar there is probably a Fibonacci line there. Which one do you think it would be? Honestly, it looks a little lower than a 618 to me. What do you think? Oh, it's a little higher than a 618. Well, I guess I'm not as crazy. All right, so 99 cents, 97, 98 really. Right there at the 618 Fibonacci. It could be still coming down there on this. A little wick down there, a little something. Or maybe we don't at all. Maybe we just deviate from this this trend line, and I'll take it as a bullish sign. She's near bottom area, in my personal opinion, close where she is between here and $1. And let's move on. 29 people hanging out with me. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Let's give you all a hand. Taking time to put up with my silliness and my craziness. My wife can't. So y'all got something special. All right. Trying to get all everything in order over here. Oh, I see what Sean's doing. All right, let's go. We're going to take a look at a gem pick by Gator Squatch, and I could not find a chart on it. So all I got, all it gives me over at Dex Screener is this Casino Coin. That's the contract address. It's in the chat up here. I think at the very top. The ultimate Web3 casino. Play with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and more. No KYC, fast payouts, massive bonuses. Play now. And so I had no luck finding it over on CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap. So probably ultimately new. But all I could find was this. And you're one step away. CoinPoker is a revolutionary blockchain technology-based online poker platform that uses USDT stablecoin as the main in-game currency and CHP as bonusing fuel, offering all the benefits of the crypto world alongside. Oh, you got to download? Download and play. Texas, hold on. So oh, that's cool. That looks like a bad habit just waiting to happen right there to take away all my Bitcoin. Oh, that would be fun. You can spend just as many hours in front of them as you can in front of these charts too. And it looks like they got something in mobile and everything too, but I'm not seeing anything about a coin or what to use it for though. So you might have to point me somewhere because I got nothing over here on Dex Screener or even this. As we're do they still have the old casino coin? They had an old casino coin, so this is not the first time they've had these ideas before. But they came out with 65 billion of those little suckers back in the day. It got an all-time high in 2017 at 53 cents, and well, that was that's as high as it ever got. But that's not the one we're looking for. So that one was. You took me off my things. Coin Poker Casino. You're one step away. Coin Poker Casino. So I'm going to search Coin Poker. And again, I get nothing. And again, if I do put that contract address in, she's not showing me anything. I only get it over here at text, and it just takes me to the website. If that's it, that might be, for all I know, that's an ad. Might just be an ad. Shoot, I think that was just an ad, people. No wonder there's no damn coin there. So, unfortunately, I'm not finding anything on it. Let me come to the chat real quick. We'll see if we got anything. BitMart Exchange. I'm not on BitMart Exchange, but it should. Do they do that over here yet? No, I don't think so. Well, we might have to come back to that when we got some more information. Let's move to Jupiter. All right, so Jupiter's at 49 cents. There is a trend line there. We take it to candle bodies here on the daily. Just tighten her up a bit. So she's possibly going to break out. Now, local pattern, if you're pinching the tips and everything, well, even though you extend it, you still got a trend line. That's the biggest thing I look for, the trend line. Oh, will it hold? Are we going to come work our way back down here and make some kind of bottoming pattern? Something like. Can't be 3 rising valleys because those are supposed to be a little bit roundy, I think. We have to update on that. Anyway, a bottoming pattern, giving us a little sideways accumulation channel, basically. Is she getting ready to break out? That's the question. She's got to get above that 200 daily moving average. I think she's trying to do it. See how well she can do there. We also got our 236 Fibonacci there, giving us target. We're right underneath it. Most interesting price targets that I can see would be right here. If she breaks out in the channel, we already took the measure move. Takes you up about $1.09. We'll go with that little 0.5 or that 618 fib area there at $1. Psychological resistance. Also tick this little 382 box right there, and we got a game plan to make some gains that if you were wanting to play it or if you're already in it. And from this price, that's 46% gains, and up to there, that would be pretty much 100% gains, move back territory. And if the measure move gets hit at $1.10, that'd be 120%. Interesting. There's going to be a lot of resistance right over here at this 382. Oh, snap, you did it. Oh, snap, you did it again. I'm just going to put you over here then. I'll just grab you and put you right there. That 74-cent area looks like it's going to be the biggest one. If you look over to the left right there, you can kind of see it. Uh-oh! We got a super chat. Simple, I want to change that graphic.
Baller alert. Make it rain.
Something with Sean. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Let's go take a look. Let me get my chat. Oh man, I got a bunch of chats open right there. Give me just a second. We'll drag it over here. It says, dog, check link for Ed Martinez. He lost his seed phrase. I had a lot of link in it. Thank you, Avi. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we're actually... Okay, I'm sorry. I thought we was talking about those little things that leave the comments on the. I'm sorry. So I see there's Edwin Martinez right there. Can we check GPU or link? Yeah, we sure can. So oh, you lost your seat. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear about that. That's for real. I get all these comments on my streams, and so does all the other YouTubers and stuff. And it's like, hey, great video, great insight. I have a question for you. This is my seed phrase, and they blurt it out and ask them, and it's some scam that I don't know. I mean, hopefully everybody is smart enough to know not to play with that stuff. I keep trying to delete them, but I gave up on it. Well, I tell you what, Ed, we'll take a look at GPU and link. How's that? This is. There's two of them. There are several of them. And they're both those are on Poloniex, Node AI. I'm going to lean toward Node AI, and you can tell me if it's the wrong one. Oh, we looked at this one. Oh, well, here, what I wanted to happen didn't happen. There's a possible bear trap scenario back here in the day. That did not happen at all. We were in the nice little pattern. It would have been great to hit that and bounced on up, but that did not happen. I'm glad I used terms like possible. When was it? That was back in February. Oh, you've been going sideways from February. Well, it does look like she's found a pretty stable bottom, and she's just recently tested that again. Let's go to the 4 hour. What are you trying to do? You're trying to catch something. Let me come back and just make sure if that's the right one or not. It just says Chain Nova CNV. Okay, all right, we'll try that again after we do link in this. So I didn't know what to think when you started laughing, but yes. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. That has got to be a bummer feeling. Well, I mean, hopefully you can find it, or it's not a situation where maybe it's misplaced. It's oh snap!
Baller alert! Make it rain.
I would hope it's more misplaced than actually lost, is what I'm trying to say. Because yeah, that would suck.
There goes vacation, there goes the rent. Oh, that money's long gone spent.
We just chilling, looking at charts, seeing what's going on. Damn, she went deep. She went deep. She went beyond 886 deep. She went to flirting with lower prices deep. Oh, she at 886. You need to stay there. You need to, well, I mean, not stay there. You need to bounce off of here. That's what you need to do. All right, so GPU Node AI. This is this is where we want it to bottom. We want it to bottom here. And it's a good chance because she's done it a lot of times before, right through here. And all these red lines are the accumulation zones for this little guy. And we still got one that is still active, and that's this guy right here. This came from this fib to that one because that's been our lowest low and that's been our highest high. So we're in its jurisdiction. So I'm not really paying attention to the fib pulls I got over here unless I'm trying to do something like a little micro tune or something. But it's best to just go with these guys, and they should be still nicely accurate. And so we've been getting some rejections at the 786, and that's it's normal to get one, see two of them like that. So we're still in the O range. We're bouncing between our 886, 786 area over here, 786, 886. We're ranging. So your best targets, believe it or not, you're still looking at 55 cents. A little higher than what we made. 51 cents. And make sure that you do get paid. So you can set up 3 targets here. If you're trying to get paid locally. Oh man, I tried to copy you. Nope. There we go. There we go. So 44 cents at the 618 Fibonacci. That would be sweet. So right from here, 24 cents. That's a nice 87% gains to get up there. It could take a while. I mean, this went from June to that's just about 2 weeks there to go. We're on the 4-hour chart. It wouldn't take too long. But these would be considered swing trades. 100% up there to that 51% target. Great little place to moon back. Looks like we're trying to make a triple bottom pattern down here, and there would be a bigger measure move. I mean, we could 109 up in these areas that we got marked up through there. Some of these higher places, right up here where we found some resistance before. We could find ourselves up there. You know, it can make up this ground kind of quick once she starts getting from down here. Those triple bottoms are pretty nice patterns to play out. All right, so I like what I'm seeing here. This is the 4-hour. She's got some work to do, but this is a place for her to do it. We can come down to a small time frame just to see what we got going on. This is a 15-minute right here with all my moving average is making a ribbon, and she's starting to climb on back up. So just watch this and see if we can get above 25 cents. And might want to see if she makes some higher highs if you want to be a little bit more conservative. But in my personal opinion, I think she's trying to form some kind of bottom here. That's what we need to see anyway. Let's take a look at Link. 26 people hanging out with me. Thank you so much. All right, so oh, ain't that crazy?
He thought he knew it all, every trick in the book, but with a digital calm, his coins got took.
This song might hit home. It was already on the playlist. I did not bet it.
Now he's just another story in the crypto heartache, not your keys, not your coins.
So about $21, $22, $21, $28 right here. See if we can get a little bounce in this area. Looks like she's trying to do a retest of the breakout of this megaphone kind of pattern here. She made a higher high. This would be an excellent little higher low for Link. Swing low to swing high takes us to we got a 382 Fibonacci. Now we might actually wick down at some course during the next few hours and touch that. Could happen, or over the weekend. Right now we're hanging out at 22. I hope we don't, but we could. And that's still a great little place to bounce. We'll recover this trend line, and so might still have some fighting to do here on Link before we actually get our bump up, but I think it's got a good chance to catch over here. And I hope it does too, because I don't want to ride my bag down to $17 or have to stop myself out or anything like through here. Take a look at our indicators over here. There, money flow's coming down. You still got a little bit more work to do there. She's still got some stuff to work on here. Where most other coins have got something bullish going on the 4-hour, I've seen. Link doesn't right now, so yeah, I think she will kind of test this 382 Fibonacci area. It's probably what we're going to see rounding over here. Hopefully that will catch. If not, we're looking at a 0.5, and we shouldn't see much of anything lower than that. And that would be coming down toward the bottom of the pattern that we left. I don't like that, but that's a possibility. So let's see what happens here at 21. We'll paint you orange for caution. Is it? Are we on country tonight? No. Okay. 26 people hanging out with me. Thank you so much for being here. Let's take a look at Aptos.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Man. Anyway, this is Aptos on the daily. Looking for a nice little rounding shape accumulation going on, and you're giving me a red dot here on Market Cipher on the daily. I'm not really happy about that. It's not what I want to see out of you, Aptos. MACD's not very happy either. Are you really going to try to go lower? She has not made a lower low from this one over here. As long as we don't go below the $4 area, we should be okay. Look, that's nice and thick. Why are you ignoring that? I mean, hopefully this is a fake out candle. Come down here to the 4 hour. What are you doing over here, 4 hour? What's up with you? Are you seriously trying to go down? For real? Aptos, are you? Are you? Why don't you look nice all of a sudden? How you guys looking? Are y'all getting scared? Is something happening right now? All right, Aptos, let's get a trend line for you. Try to stay within it. You testing it right now. You need to bounce off that. Don't be losing that trend line. I'm serious. Don't be losing that crap. Aptos looking kind of iffy here. How's Ondo looking? Coin with a lot of coins. Project with too many coins. Looking at it on buy. Oh, you're doing the same thing. You had a trend line. You had a fake out here. Now you're testing that area. How strong is this trend line? Zoom out to the daily here. What we got? Oh, you crappy. All right, gotta tighten you up over your candle bodies. Candle bodies. It's daily time frame. This Kung Fu should be strong. We got strong Kung Fu. It give us a red dot here. A red dot on Market Cipher. That accent sucks. Daily is flirting with losing the signal line on the RSI. Why are you doing that? I don't want to see that happen. Aptos, come on. You got a 200 moving average here. You got your other moving averages above it. Why you want to flirt with coming down here a little bit? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, I know you're doing the whole cloud thing, but come on, dude. The red dot, that's a little too much, Aptos, or Ondo, whatever your name is. Listen, you got a 5 moving average right here, bullshit crossing the 9, and you got a 200 moving average. Are you trying to fake us out with some of these indicator stuff? I mean, what the hell? Let's go down to the 4 hour. I got to get to the bottom of this. We'll go down to the 4 hour with the 800 moving. Oh, okay. Well, there's Miss Lucy sitting below the 800. She's the bearish pull here. So chances are we're going to have to go talk to Miss Lucy again. It's starting to look like we could. I don't know. Hopefully we won't. We haven't so far. But last time we were there, we just kind of brushed past her and didn't say very much. And it looks like she's a little pissed about that. She's a touchy little moving average. Are you looking at 90 cent? And let's hope that 90 cent area holds if it does want to go down there. And you need to stay away from the devil. I'm just saying. You know, we got a bearish cross over there too, huh? It's faint, but it's there. It's weak, but it did it just to spite us. Overall, it's made a higher high, and we need a higher low here at 90 cents so that we can continue with this little new tradition we're trying to establish of higher highs and higher lows. All right, come on, Ondo, do better than this. It's supposed to be a fun weekend, and you need to get with the program. Meanwhile, we're taking a look at Caspa, and continues to hang around 8 cents, and seems to have lost an important line to me, and kind of wondering why. Look, is Mr. Miles here? Look, Miles, there's that very successful trade setup that we put out there. Yeah. Woo! Look, if she could have pulled it off, it would have been a nice one, but she didn't bear trap it. Instead, she wanted to come down lower. You fuck her, dog. I'm going to take all this crap off. We're going to look at the local pools, get our lines in. That needs to hold, but if it does not hold, we are looking to test 7.2 cents. Just saying. Hope we don't do a deeper retracement at 6.6. That would just be nasty. Or she could still fake us out. But it does look like losing that level. That we got to entertain this idea now. Sucks. So the big thing would be looking for a nice break of a top trend line, which we're trying to avoid right now. Why run away? Why are you running away? 50 moving average below the 200, bearish cross on that one. it does kind of signal that this might be slowly, and it looks like it's taking its sweet time to get down there. 7.3 cents. Hopefully you're not going to do lower. Let's see if we can take a look at it. Was CNV, right? Okay, here it is. Chain Nova. Okay, I don't know what that contract address. I didn't get anything from the contact address. This is Chain Nova. This is it. It was 2.5 cents, and now it's bottom out there. This is on the 4 hour. Looks like we got a green candle on the 4 hour. Let's go to the 1 hour, and she flatlined, baby. Come down to the 15 minute, it flatlined. This is Chain Nova. Well, it was at 2.5 cents until a few days ago. This one, I gotta say, looks like a rug pull. That looks like they've already pulled the rug for a minute. It's flat as a rug. It's on the floor like a rug. Looks like the rug was here and then it fell down to here. Let's go put that in over here. CNV. CNV. Caught nothing there. Let's go to Dex Screener. CNV. Chain Nova right here. Now there's one on Uniswap on base. And also Binance. Oh, now this looks totally different from what I had. What's up with that? Why does it say Casino Coin at the top? Why does it say that? Or is that just a... There's no price on it. This says CNV. This is on base. Let's try it. Let's try this. And then there's a Chain Nova CNV on Binance, but it doesn't have a space between its names. So, is that a copycat? Is that a fake coin? Because this one's starting. This one looks a little bit better. This has been up for 7 days, so this might be more likely what he's talking about than whatever we saw over here, which was, well, this one says Chain Nova too, so, and this is the one that's on the centralized exchange on BitMart, yeah. This is the one on BitMart. So you got impersonators? Oh my gosh. I don't like to see impersonators. Well, I mean, if this is it on I can't find anything out about it, and you have to zoom in and really get in, and that would be a very, very Degen. I mean, that's definitely a lottery ticket, in my personal opinion. It is above the 215 moving average for the first time since a week or two. All right, so play that one at your own risk. There, that one. The one way to look at it, like if you put $5 in it and it went up, I mean, it wouldn't have to go up very far before you 10x $5. I'm just saying, it could drop zeros if it does get some kind of good news or upward surge. But I'm just not seeing it. I'm not seeing anything happen here on our. What you got going on in indicators here? The 2 hour. The 2 hour recently gave us a bullish signal there, and we got that out of it. So that now, okay, so here, this might be the appeal. This might be the appeal, but you'd want to make sure you get paid. It wouldn't take the low market cap, low liquidity here, and probably market makers are the ones that's going to come out the winner for how that they do their spreads down here. Not sold on this one, but she is trying to do something short term, if that's what you're looking for. But coming up here at the point 0.00007 from there. if she can get back up there. Let's take a look at Ave. 29 people hanging out with me. $3.02, Ave. Why are you coming down? Why? You're losing the 4-hour 200 moving average. You lost a trend line? What's wrong with you? What the hell? So we're looking at this main trend line down here. You're going to go back down? This is supposed to be a fun weekend. What the hell? You trying to do something over here? I hope so. All right, I'm going to zoom out to the daily. Money flow's just now going red. Ave's not looking as bullish right now. Here on the daily, we're testing the 100. We tested it before, regained it. Now we're back at it. So are we going to hold it? No, we tested it a couple of times before. So it's probably getting a little weaker, especially these bearish crosses here. She's flirting with coming down to 288, 290 through there this weekend. Why? I don't want to see that. That's not what I wanted to see out of you. You've already broken, I mean, you broke that trend line, maybe. You broke that trend line. Well. Carol, she hit her target anyway. We can get rid of that. Can you find some support here? We're at a moving average. Maybe it could happen, but I wouldn't expect very much from it. She's going to have to work through some therapy, in my personal opinion, for Ave. I'm looking for lower highs since we're making lower lows out of that. Okay. That one's looking a little bearish. KTA, on the other hand, I think that one's Kita. I think that one's been having a pretty decent day. Let's see if we can find that over here on, I guess, Kraken. Who else has got you? Blowpin? Blowpin's got you. Yeah, you had a nice little day today. Coming from 83 cents to where you at, $1.05? That's impressive. How high did you get up to? Got up to 116 there. That's crazy because I got a target at 121. Is that where you're trying to go to? We got another target over here at 145 for you. How you looking over here on the MACD? Now see this one's starting to look a little juicy right here on the daily. She's starting to show signs, but baby, I'm ready to cross. She's already started showing the signs that she's going to go in price action. MACD's a lagging indicator. She's late to the party. Cross the signal line on the daily. Looking good. Had to pull back on, and then now what are we doing? Now she's trying to run forward again. Turkey's getting tired now. So Kita looking pretty gosh darn good. So she's just now coming off of her bottom area, and so this is at the point of the game where you might look at this and say, but is it too late to get in? Well, you know what? Yeah, is this old information? Let's clear this off. Let's get some fresh targets. I think that was from this pull over here, which is still in play. All right, so this is Kita, and we are at a point of resistance there. I find that to be interesting. Now, is it going to bump up and reclaim that and be a bear trap and just shoot up to the sky? Well, that's some wishful thinking. I mean, it could try, but it also might just come down here like we've seen some of those other coins do. You also got a top trend line if you want to look at that. Also a double-decker wall of resistance right there on the 4-hour. Yeah, we still got that bullish little signal here, that little dot that confirmed a while back. I guess that's what sent us up there. Oh, are you trying to turn around yet? She's not trying yet, but she could. She probably will. Retest this area about 90 cents right there. But anyway, is it a good chance? Is it a good place to buy Kita? I would go from swing high to swing low, and she broke out of her. Man, I should have bought some when it was under 94 cent area, and I would say, well, she'll probably come back and test somewhere around there. But DCA approach could still be good. Or waiting for a breakout, and you can buy it higher, like 125 when she confirms, and sell it at 192. Higher targets. I'm looking over there. A nice little take me some profit targets will be right here. We just retest all this fuzzy wuzziness that we had over there. So I do like those targets at 151 and about 192 for Kita. I'm not in Kita. I might want to put Kita on my radar there. Local pattern has got it in a bullish megaphone, which made a nice partial decline. You could argue she's trying to make some head and shoulder bottom pattern right there on that partial decline. This is usually what it does before it breaks out. That's what I look for on this particular local pattern. Measure move from this little local pattern would take us from there to there, and wow, that would take us right back up toward the top right there, the little toppy section, about 169. Looking kind of interesting there. Ladies and gentlemen, let me come back to the chat here. Sounds like every trick I make, says Ave. I would give you a gem and it not. I would get what? I would give you a gem and it not be a gem. Let's see. Ave says $17 link would be nice. Not for my current strategy. Actually, I moonbagged some of my bag. I lost a big portion of my bag a while back, and I had a little bit, and I've grown it up and finally took half of it off and put it back on my wallet. And now I'm trying to double this other one up. So yeah, it'd probably be good if it came back down there for me to play that one. I just don't want to see Link is going to go to that. I don't want to see everything go down. MD Motorsports says, hey, I won $19 on the lottery the other night. Let's not look at the fact that the ticket cost me $26. Oh my gosh. Wow. I've been at the casinos and playing the slot machine sometimes, and you know, I know I put in so much money and then I'll win and I'm like, wait a minute, that's not even enough to cover this. And I mean, is that really a win? That's just like I don't felt like I got played still. Reese John says Bitcoin's coming down, baby. Where is she at? Is she falling? Oh, you must be talking in futuristic terms there. She ain't doing much at all right now. She's going sideways right now, and it may be that way this weekend. I'm cool with it. If we can get Bitcoin dominance to be coming down and Bitcoin just hang tight, just right in this range, 112, 110, 113, whatever, just right through here, just not making lower lows, just hang tight. Altcoins could benefit from that. I'm on the tiny 6S minute right there. All right, let me come back to the chat. I might be misinterpreting. Reese John says, I want $104,000 Bitcoin. I would say that over the next few weeks, you might see that. You might. I'm just looking for her to try to go up before she rolls over to go down there. But the weekly says that, we might see that. Might see 100,000. I've got to. I guess we got to go to this. Let's go to daily time frame. Is this the right one? Is it you? Where's my... I need to put this chart in a certain spot. What the hell is... Oh, this is Bitcoin dominance. Well, that's not what I'm looking for. Is it you? Is it you? Are you the one? Oh, you're the 105. Right here at $99. This is one of the charts I've got. When we take our fib from the very bottom to the very top that we got now, I've got a 382 Fibonacci, so I could see a very strong argument that we would come down at least there and bounce off of there. And the good news is that bouncing off of that one is like part of the stages for doing a parabolic move. If we bounce where we normally bounce, then we're looking at the 382 fib, and that's 84,000. So I can make an argument we're on a correction, and it looks like it could be an ABC correction there, and we got the A, and we should get a B, which is a bearish retest, and then a C that might take us either 105 or 104. Elliot, do you see that? Yeah. Let me turn this stuff off and turn him back on. All right. So
Baller alert. Make it rain.
hey, make it rain! Thank you for the super chat. I'll come over and check it out in just a second here. My clappy hands are not working very. There they go. Okay. God, it's all right, guys. Settle down. All right, so we turned Elliot Wave on over here, and Elliot's also looking for a B. So we topped with this section, or well, shoot. Oh, okay, not the very bottom. You counting that really weird, Elliot. Why aren't you counting all this stuff down here too? Anyway, Elliot's got a wave count, and Elliot has lots of wave counts. That's all he does is sit around and count waves. Hi. And we got a 5, so now we start a correction, right? We had an A and come up for a B, and it could be any of these because Elliot doesn't know. They just sit around and argue about it all the damn time and talk about it until it's already happened, and they're still talking about it. But anyway, that's just, I'm sorry. If you like Elliot Wave, I got nothing against you. You probably know more about it than what I do. That was a rabbit hole. I said, no, I ain't jumping down that one. That one went too weird. But it's oh, you also see 117. Yeah, I hope that one gets hit. That's a lot to ask for, 117. But we could be coming up here before we roll over it, and this is what I see too. And so my plan is to de-risk as we go up there on Bitcoin, my Bitcoin plays especially, and altcoins too. Yeah, I'm not doing the altcoin thing. I'm trying to sell as we go up. So I'm hoping that they give us a nice little pump on altcoins this weekend. If they dumped us on Friday, which was today, from yesterday. Good chance that we might see a positive Sunday, Monday, maybe. Hello. I mean, we've seen that before. Maybe we'll get that. Cross our fingers. But yeah, there's a good chance that we might be coming down here, and this is what I got. Ellie doesn't agree. He's got some other crap going on, but that's why we don't hang out very much. Screw you, Elliot. You suck. I mean, I love you, but so very possible. And when you look at total 3, I mean, we are hanging on this trend line. I mean, we're trying to do some parabolic moves, but we got some room for some corrections to go on here. I hope that doesn't happen, but if Bitcoin comes down, you know altcoins are going to follow. So a little symmetrical triangle. I hope we get a little bit of move out of it before she does something weird. I don't want to see anything like this again. Not at this point in the game. We want to see something strong come in. And I would say let these bigger time frames be your guide, like the weekly, which is showing some weakness here on total 3s. This is what Bitcoin looked like before it crossed right here. This is like when the warning was like, hey, we're at 120 something thousand. Probably should take profits here because it could go a lot lower, like 110. All right. Yeah, we'll probably bounce back. They'll go right. No, this is the first warning size right here that a little pullback could be on the way. And checking on the 3-day, she's already starting the goodies. That's on top. You said it's going to be a fun weekend. It could be a fun weekend, though, just because that's dropping on the bigger time frames don't mean we can't get a pump up. Then entice everybody to chase, to buy as it's pumping, and then dump on your ass. I want to be one that's, well, I'm just going to let people buy whatever I got it sold at. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. We watch Bitcoin. Are you dumping now? You look a little bit lower. You're at 110.8. Are you? Now you're dumping. Now you're dumping. Now you're dropping. Have you lost any trend lines over here? Look, I know somebody's going to say, look, it's a shoulder, head and shoulder. And I'm going to say, that's not what we want to look at, baby. That's not what we want to look at. If anything, you can pitch the tip. If you want to look the devil in the face and look fear in the eye and see where we could be heading. Well, you got this idea, and that worse, you got this idea. Yeah. We'll put the old waffle. We'll put a little waffle trick on you.
Crypto dreams were just a trade.
I'm playing around on the 6-minute time frame. What can you tell me, trend lines? I tell you, at the bottom of this trend line that we have not broken yet, we got a 618. Let's cross our fingers that will hold. Where are my big ass moving averages? Did I erase them again? Oh man. Did I? I hate that. Well, I'm going to put some moving averages on here. Let's go do this for the 3rd time. All right, so let's see, which ones do you have? We go over to the inputs, and I'm going to delete all these little guys. And I'm going to put my bigger moving averages on here. I use the 360. Why did you guys come back? I use the 666, the devil's moving average. And I use the 800. And then I don't know why you guys are even here, man. All right, and then for the style, you are my purple one. The 666 is the weird hot fuchsia red one. And then my 800 is my orange one. And then I'm going to click off these little guys. And now we got them. What are they saying? Let me throw a little line over here. The moving averages on the per hour tells us, oh man, you need to make that bigger, dude. Can't see that. What's up with that? Come on now. Oh, I gotta do this on every one of them, right? Oh, come on. There you are, Lucy. All right, so these are my bigger moving averages, and I keep my cheater moving averages. Let me know what's going on the undercurrents. And we on our last support area. I bounced off of it. Can you regain the... We flirting with the devil. We flirting with the devil. 360 moving average is still hanging up here about 115. That also makes me think that we could at least go back up to 115. I don't know if these guys are trying to flip over and flip bearish on the 4 hour. That would suck. But hopefully not. We don't want to see them do this. If they're flipping over, then we got downside and are still in the middle of it. And that could be what takes us down to these lower areas. Don't want that. Lost that trend line. Sucky suckies. But 4 hour 800 moving average is holding. Let's see if I can get to a cleaner chart over here. This is the one I watch all the time right here. Oh, you're fairly clean. Let's go to the daily and see where we are on this moving averages, right? The bigger ones, nice, nice, nice. Nice momentum, nice, nice. We just lost our 100. We are above the 9 moving average on the daily. I can't talk crap about Bitcoin right now. She's above the 9. I've got to give her some props for trying to turn things around. So that's the first sign I got that we're trying to actually move up a little bit. So again, like we saw on this before, I think she can go up and then we could be rolling over. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. We'll go to the end screen and we'll be back again tomorrow. Hopefully altcoins will look a little bit brighter and better. For the daily so far, we're giving back a little bit of it, But the weekends are never straight up yet, right? At some point, it'll get fun. When retail comes here, weekends will be fun. Fun, 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 fun. Can't wait for that to happen. Good night, everybody. See ya on the next one.
Flicker, 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 here it comes.
Edwin asked, back in 22 when it was going all wrong, did you expect 25 to be way better, or is it about right? I did expect this one to be better. Now, my thoughts on Bitcoin, they came true with all the adoption and all that was cool, but and its effect on altcoins, that was a worry of mine, but I didn't play it exactly that way, so I didn't get the benefit of all that. But no, the 2025 is, well, I'll tell you, last cycle seemed a lot more disappointing than 2017 to me. And this one seems, especially with altcoins, a lot more disappointing than last season. It's like altcoins are just continuously giving us diminishing returns. But Bitcoin has been wonderful. It's been awesome, and I think that it will still continue to be. But yeah, it's been an interesting, just a very boring ass cycle for the most part with altcoins. Frustrating is the word for altcoins. Hey, enjoy the game, MG. Go the Mighty Hawks. Mr. Ethereum, welcome to the stream. Hey, if you're still here. J Violet's here. Hey, how's it going, J Violet? Good to see you.
Candles burn in shade, the charts begin to sway, whales move in the dark, their tides will light the way, yearning grips my soul, I'm lost in crypto's trance, moon, I'll take the dreamer's chance.
Can we bounce from here?
That flicker soft, their glow a fragile flame, hype's a fleeting ghost, it vanishes in shame. Moon, a spark within my core, chasing to the moon, my heart will soar once trembling dream. Flicker with a whisper soft and sweet. The night I trust is the night they saw and slip away from me. Flicker, 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 flicker. Here it comes. Flicker, 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 flicker. Moon on it, 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 moon on it. Crypto dream.
Riding waves of midnight belief, promises turning into grief. Digital whisper says hold tight, but I'm losing faith in the night. When moon crypto, when moon, I'm so tired of waiting. Everyone is capitulating. I keep hanging on to my dream, but nothing is as it seems. When moon, streams of gold, screens
Well, looks like we got some support on the 10-second chart here.
still
We're gonna get the little breakout on the 10-second chart. Will this be our local bottom, ladies and gentlemen, at $110,800? I believe it might be. Yeah, baby! Woohoo! Nailed it! She's got some work to do. Come on up here, baby. Come on. You can do it. You is smart. You is intelligent. You is kind. You is beautiful. You can do it. Oh man, it's a lot to ask. Ooh, there's the telltale right here. On the 10-second chart, can we get past a 111.54? Well, make or break it. Fibonacci. She made a high. Let's hope that tradition continues here on the 10-second chart and we can get a bottom here for Bitcoin and see a happy little weekend coming for Bitcoin and altcoins. Let's hope so. Jerome, will you turn the money printer on, please?
Jerome's on the scene. Cash rate down. Living a dream. Hoping for a Lambo parked by the pool. Moon vacation, man, I ain't no fool. Pros free money, stacks to the sky. Jerome's printer buzzing. I'm riding high, but fear hits. Will it jam in print? Dow creeps in. His golf swings a hint. Cons, inflation's eating my burger stash. Crypto moon or a total crash. Watch the crypto soar. Gains go wild, can't ask for more. Oh, Jerome's magic, but the fears of bore.
Thank you guys, man.
Cash galore. Oh, dreaming of a yacht, champagne on deck. Hopes of riches, no need to check. Pros, liquidity flooding the game. Powers
I don't know if I ever had him on this screen.
Scared of a bubble, pop goes a dream. That of Jerome's print is part of the scheme. Cons, dollars dropping, prices spike. Crypto's high, but is it high? Bonanza, watch the crypto soar. Gains go wild, can't ask for more. Oh, Jerome's magic.
Can we get one more little high out of Bitcoin right here before the little dog? You can't even see it. Oh my gosh. Miss, what's her name's over here? Let's scoot you over. We'll put it at boob level so we won't interrupt your viewing pleasure there. This is eye level. I see where your eyes are looking. So I'll put the price action at eye level. That's a brr for printer, not like motorboat. That's a difference. There's a difference. But if you thought about motorboating, I can see why. Didn't we just hear this song? Good night, everybody. No refunds, no repeats. Come on, dog. Do the wave. Our dog is not waving. There he is. Good night, John Boy.